So we are here in historic Roosevelt Row, checking out an amazing bar that is inside of one of these gorgeous historic homes. Let's go inside and meet the owner. Kim, who is the owner and founder of Garden Bar right here in the historic Roosevelt Row of Phoenix. So Kim, first of all, thank you for having us in this amazing space. I absolutely love it. Tell us a little bit about Garden Bar and kind of where you got the idea and like the history of the house and everything.
Sure. So I'm a mixologist. I've been a mixologist for 20 years as a consultant, cocktail book author, and I really wanted a home base here in Phoenix that I could call my own. So I've taken kind of everything that I've learned over the past 20 years and put it into a house. And the one thing that I really wanted to do is my husband and I love adaptive reuse projects, but we really wanted to pay homage to the neighborhood and really respect the architecture and everything. So when people come in here, often they feel like, oh, the Uber's dropping me off at the wrong place, because it is actually a house.
It's like a neighborhood, yeah.
It is. You're in a neighborhood, and even the house, like even our little rooms have leather couches and velvet seats. So we really wanted to kind of embody that really home, cozy, comfortable feel.
Yep.
But it was, it was definitely a challenge initially, kind of going through all the red tape, but we did it, and we have just a great vibe bar. But it was built in 1914.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
So
and
old,
you do get that vibe when you walk in, that you are kind of like transported back in time in a way. Like you get that feel. You are definitely paying homage to the time of the house, and you really feel that when you walk in. It is so cool.
You do. And one of the things we also wanted to pay homage to that is we actually have an experience here called the Bespoke cocktail experience. And what that is, it ties into the era of cocktails and the era of when the house was built. So you can come here and have some little nipples and like little samples of the cocktails, which is super fun. And we're going to actually try one in just a minute. You're going to have one.
Walk me through some of these cocktails that we have here on the table. So let's start over here with this guy.
Yep. So this one is one of our spring cocktails. We brought it back from last year. It's called the Aloe Weed Thy Name.
Ooh.
So it's made with Hendrick's gin, crushed grapes, cucumber, a little bit of melon, aloe water, and we top it with a little bit of kava.
You know what? That sounds perfect for spring and summer.
Yes.
Because you said there was aloe in there and grapes.
It's hydrating. Yes,
hydrating.
it is delicious.
It's good for you. That's perfect for the summer. I love that. I'm sure that's delicious.
Yeah.
And then what about this guy
And this
right
is
here?
our hot pink cream soda. Really great. And sometimes hot pink is really associated with being overly sweet.
Yeah.
This is not at all. It has a little bit of almond. It has rose. It has hibiscus. Super delicious. One of our favorites. We do a lot of events here, like weddings and bachelorette parties, and that seems to be one of the popular
Absolutely.
cocktails.
I mean, how cute would you look like with your bachelorette party sitting drinking this super cute pink drink? I love that. And then this one is in like a measuring cup.
Yeah, so this is in like a little scientific beaker, and this is also on our Bespoke cocktail experience. So when we opened, we were contacted by a woman whose great-grandmother lived in this house from the 1940s to the 1970s. It was an Irish family. Their last name was Kilroy, so we paid homage to them, and it actually says Kilroy on their ice cube. But it's made with an Irish whiskey, black tea, peach. So you can kind of sit on our front porch and have a Kilroy was here.
What's the flavor profile on that one?
So it's Irish whiskey, but it's really light.
Gotcha.
Very, very kind of light, refreshing, lemony, minty.
Another good one for summer. Perfect.
Yeah.
And then this last one that you're shaking up here, what is this one?
So this one is called, we have a signature cocktail called the Queen Bee, which is a riff on a bee's knees.
Ooh, okay.
Which is made with gin, a little bit of lemon, a local honey, which we get a couple of miles down the road, and pineapple. And so this one, I made non-alcoholic.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
you're so welcome. But
I'm not drinking alcohol at the moment because I'm pregnant, so thank you. I'm excited to try this one.
Yes, you're so welcome. And we actually have quite a few mocktails and non-alcoholic drinks because we think everybody should have a great drinking experience.
Absolutely. So. Tell me a little bit more about some of the other things that you do, because I know you do cocktails to go. You also have some small bites and nibbles. Tell me about that
We
stuff.
do. We have a grazing board. It has a whole curated collection of meats, cheese, and fruits that we dry in-house. We also have some cocktails to go, which is we call our weekender cocktails. It's 4 cocktails per bottle. So they're super delicious. If you have friends coming in out of town, it's a little taste of Arizona.
So cool.
You could take home. We also are really known for our special events. We do tons of different tastings. We've got a Scotch and oyster tasting coming up. We're partnering with Chula Seafood and Talisker Scotch. We've got gin nights every Thursday nights. We have classic gin cocktails as well as frozen gin and tonics, and so you definitely want to check that out every Thursday. It's kind of our version of a happy hour. But yeah.
You guys do so much stuff. Yeah, there's always something going on. And I know you were saying earlier you recommend getting a reservation, correct?
I do. Reservations are not required, but if you want to be guaranteed to kind of get a cozy seat in one of our rooms, highly recommend making a reservation.
And definitely do that, guys, because the rooms are so cool. You have your garden room, is that what it was?
Botanical room.
Your botanical room, and then the fireplace room.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Definitely make a reservation. Tell everybody where they can go to do that.
They can go online to our website, gardenbarphx.com, go to our reservations. We also have a calendar on there, has all of our tastings and events coming up, or you can find us on Instagram at Garden Bar Phoenix, all spelled out, information about where we are, reservations, and our events coming up.
I love it. Oh, Kim, thank you so much. This is so cool. I'm going to sit over here in the shade and finish my cocktail. Cheers. Thank you so much, Kim.
Cheers. You're so welcome.
So awesome.